Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. Pato's selection here is, of course, entirely logical. There are so very many looking forward to seeing him here.
Couldn't agree more, Peter, when you consider how much he brings to the table. We all know about his qualities on the ball, but what I like in particular are his two signature moves, the diagonal runs he makes into the box at full power.
It's Pato! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Stojkovic gets flagged offside. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Goes down, but nothing given. He's through here. No way through. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Jordan Henderson. Bellingham. Some intricate passing, looking to progress. He's had a shot! Peru have their second corner now. He leaps for it! And now a sudden chance to counter. He's picked his way through. Upamecano did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Pato. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Pato. Bellingham! It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Paraguay yet to have an attempt on goal. Stojkovic. Alexander-Arnold. And that's definitely not his best.
Peru definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
And the pass is intercepted. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Good running, strong and purposeful. And here's Pato. Messi has it out wide and in space. And a chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. And this is Luis Suarez. Well, that looks a decent ball. The less said about that pass, the better. Tries to cross. Oh, important interception. Bellingham. Can he spark a counter here? Seedorf. Driving forward. Schneider. Oh, good spread. Bellingham. Yildiz. Now it's Pato. Now it's Stojkovic. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable... Tries a shot! Goal! Peru! And we have liftoff! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Peru are... He'll try from distance! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And that's been intercepted. Chance! And no mistake. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Seedorf. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Cannavaro. Jordan Henderson. And here's Stojkovic. And here's Messi. Knocks it out wide. That's a nicely shaped ball. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's been cut out, well played. Pato, Yildiz, oh, and the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Cambio.
Paraguay get the ball rolling for the second period. And it's Hullet. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Iniesta, this is promising. Knocks it into space. Paraguay do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Keeper's got good distance on that. And he cuts out the supply. Iniesta.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Digne. It's Bellingham. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Wow, look who's involved.
And here's Haaland. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Yildiz has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Digne. Bellingham. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Looking for options for movement. And he's definitely onside. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Shot could be on. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Paraguay can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well, that's well seen too. Now it's Yildiz, and it's Digne. Lovely bit of skill. Yildiz. So, what can they make of this? Seedorf. Iniesta. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Paraguay perhaps contemplating their next change here. Digne. This is a promising build-up. And smartly reclaimed. And he's in on goal! Shot at goal! And he's there to get it away. Maldini. Haaland. Bellingham spots it and intercepts. Digne gets across to intercept that. Jordan Henderson. And it's Alexander-Arnold. De Rossi. Iniesta. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Hazard.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And here's Pato. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pass is just off target. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Pato. And it's Hazard. Played into space. Now the cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Digne cuts it out. Passing nice and neat. Stood up well to him there. Into the channel. Messi is in a really good position out wide. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's played it back. Good ball, good touch. Shot, surely! It's Iniesta!
Cambio en Perú. Número 8.
Yeah, the jostling for position has begun.
Messi.
There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
And he's gone
Número
backward
5.
here.
Entran número 11.
Oh, and that is
Número
really
20.
good tenacity.
Número 25. Número 4. Se está
All the big boys
realizando
are set
un
for
cambio.
this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
Neymar with the short one. Chance for a shot! And he can thump it away. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that's that. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Paraguay can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
He's found a way through.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Morientes. Oh, that's a fine interception. And now they can clear their lines. Gerrard. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the counter is on. He's a sharp little ball here. Rummenigge. So no chances falling either way for the time being. Gerrard. He's in plenty of space here. Zanetti finding himself in space, and he's had it nicked away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Threads one in. Now it's Olise. He's Olise! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's tidy. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, it's come loose.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great vision. Olise has it in a wide position. And the finish! Fantastic from Olise! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Looking for the run.
Paraguay really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. This might spell danger. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Yeah, He may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Sergi.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, that's fabulous. Dahani! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And the pass is intercepted. Maldini making good progress. Schneider. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. Lovely, now then, and the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Bellingham gets it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And they win it back again. And he's gone looking for safety. Seedorf. Gerrard tries to clear. Hullet. Good read, needed to be. Olise, given the lift of his goal. Olise, upright and purposeful. And Rossi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Schneider, closing in on goal. Bellingham. To Gerrard. So a temporary halt to the action. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Paraguay trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
The second period is on the way.
Paraguay can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And here's Iniesta. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made.
He's having a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he's there to clear it. Paraguay have the chance to go the other way. That has not gone well. Played out wide, and that's gone loose. And it's Sergi. Good ball, good take. Oh, well played.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Messi. He's got away. And Messi! And no mistake. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, They were awfully hard to stop.
Gol de Paraguay.
That
Marcó
is a
en el
diamond of a
minuto
goal.
55.
The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Paraguay restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides.
Morientes! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Seedorf running with the ball. Messi.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Messi being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And smartly reclaimed. Paraguay perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Hullet. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Sergi calmly anticipates. Can he get on the end of this? Saliba getting this one. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now the delivery. Gerrard. Now it's Olise.
Barcelona definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Maldini has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And he's quick to snatch it back. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Bellingham. Rijkaard. Rudiger. Messi going after that. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Sergi tries to pass it through. Bahari is in a really good position out wide. Bellingham. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Bahari. And it's Bellingham. Oh, that's been cut out, well played.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That is good strength. Maldini. Now that Haaland! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, looking, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Oh, easy pickings there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Maldini. Into the last 5 minutes. Nicely weighted ball. Messi.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Sergi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Morientes. Well, there's the clearance. Now that's well seen too. We are into stoppage time.
There they go, hunting again.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Barcelona
5.
are able now
El
to make
dorsal
their
13.
substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments
El
now.
dorsal 6. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal
Now it's
16.
Haaland.
El dorsal
Goes for a
22.
shot! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it!
Gol de Paraguay.
Albi. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Messi picking up the man of the match. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Picked out brilliantly, and the finish! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Spain have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Morientes. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, good block! And that's in! Two! And we've barely begun here. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Spain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession.
And the shots! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Three-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do. But
Great chance! And that's a tiny finish. They are purring, truly purring. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Spain are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That's a nicely shaped ball.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Morientes. Morientes! And a neat finish. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Spain are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Lopez. Looking to play him in. Roll gets flagged offside. Torres, nicely weighted ball. Now it's Lopez. And the shot! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Always onto this. He's found a way through. It's Raul! Oh, that could be pivotal!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Can he get it through? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Vega. Pressing high and with purpose. Looking for the run. And this is Torres. He's shifting through the... There's the shot! Well taken goal. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Morientes. Roll in acres of space out wide. He has found a way through. Fermin! And that's a sharp finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And he's lost his man here. Oh, he's on his own. He's having a shot. And no mistake. They are purring, truly purring.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Marcou para a Espanha. Aos 36 minutos de jogo, o camisola número 10, Fernando Torres.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Spain heading towards the half-time break. A win very much in their sails. Raul. Well, that looks a decent ball. Shot could be on. Shapes to shoot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Vega. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had it taken off him. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's quick to get rid. That's gone for a throw-in. Howson. Morientes, real chance! And he hits the net! And they're threatening to fly away here!
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
How many? Just how many? Vega.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
And he's got the beating of his man. Decent chance! Goal! And just like that, he hits 50.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Marcou para a Espanha. Número 9.
Vega. He's picked his way through. Oh, a Guilty, can he finish? It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. And that is indeed the final act. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Spain really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Spain have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position.